Hi everyone, we are going to cook a feast. This is one of my favorites. This is frying pan pizza. If you've watched the Instagram, you've seen me post pictures of these pizzas. They're really good and really easy to make. I've got the ingredients all laid out here. I'm going to show you what it takes to put one of these pizzas together. Little trick about how to get them to cook in the frying pan without burning them, and how I make these feasts for us. So this fleet feast, I'm going to be using the Boboli pizza crust. If you can find these, this is like the Cadillac of pre-made pizza crusts. There's another brand, I'll pull them out and show it to you. So this brand here, this Mama Mary's, you can usually find these at Walmart. These are good. They make these in a couple of different styles. This one is what they call the original. They have another one that's like wheat, or I forget what it's called, but I don't like it. So this is the one I prefer, but there are a couple of different styles, so just be aware that when you're picking them up in Walmart. So these come in a pack of 3, and they work very well. I absolutely like these, but anytime I come across these Boboli, I absolutely pick these up. They're so much better. This is like a whole nother level of good right here. So this is a 2-pack, 8-inch crusts. I can eat 2 of these on a good day. I can eat 2 of those pretty much all the time. These crusts are a bit thicker, so I gotta really be in the groove to get 2 of these into me, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'll show you the other ingredients that we use, and we'll get these made up and get them in the frying pan. All right, obviously mozzarella cheese. When you buy mozzarella cheese in Walmart, stay away from the skim milk, no fat. It's almost like plastic. It's so bad. This is just mozzarella. This says part skim, but there's another one that's no fat, skim milk. The texture is way off. I don't like it, so try to find yourself good mozzarella. For pepperonis, you got a lot of different choices. Now these mini pepperonis really work out well because you don't have to cut them up. You want the pepperoni pieces to be small because this is a small pizza. You don't want full-size pepperoni slices. So whenever I can find these mini ones, I always buy them. Can't always find them though. So sometimes what I have to do is buy the full size, and then I cut them up into about four pieces, so they're small. But these really work out well, so I recommend getting the minis. For pizza sauce, there's a lot of different options for pizza sauce. This Classico one, this is really good, fire roasted. You can get just the standard like Walmart house brand. It's fine. There's a lot of different versions. I pick up different ones. If I see different brands in the store, I'll get a jar of each just to mix it up a little. But this Classico one is definitely at the top of my list. And then something I do when the pizza comes out of the pan, before I cut it up, I sprinkle some of the Parmesan Romano. That's just something I do that I like. That's not necessary, but it adds a little bit of extra flavor to it, I found. And the last thing you're going to need is you're going to need some oil, some vegetable oil to put in the pan, which helps to kind of crisp up the crust when you're frying it. I really recommend using the oil. These are going to be good. My mouth's watering already. So first thing we're going to do, get some sauce put on them. So you get yourself a big spoon. Put a couple spoonfuls in here, and then just start working it out. Now, this is to taste, so if you like a lot of sauce, you put a lot of sauce. If you don't like a lot, you don't put a lot. I'm kind of a middle-of-the-road guy. So that looks good. That's good sauce. Now we go for the cheese. Again, to taste, if you like a lot of cheese, put a lot. I like to try to get it right out to the edges so that the crust has some sauce and cheese on it. And last but not least, we're going to go with the pepperonis. Again, however many you like. Try to get them spread out evenly. You got to take your time a little bit and get them kind of spread out on here. There's one. Now my friend Ghislaine taught me how to make these, so I owe this recipe to her. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm sure I'll run across you at some point this coming winter. Alright, let's get a look at these. Alright, now those are ready to be cooked. Today's the big day. It's time for the M-Teeth Sonic Toothbrush giveaway. I hope you all got your entries in. Okay, let's go. I've got the URL pasted. Here's M-Teeth, the keyword. Pulls all the comments first. Got 124, and now we'll hit start. Ken Plumber. Ken! M-Teeth, what, no brush for Lefty? I've got a little one that goes on his finger. Ken, that's great. I recognize your name. You're definitely someone that's on the channel. So we're going to get in contact with each other so you can get me your address, and I'll get the M-Teeth blue version, so great, so for yourself. The boy version, I'll get that shipped right out to you. Excellent. Thank you everybody for entering into the drawing. I hope that Ken, you enjoy that, and if any of you went and purchased the M-Teeth, I hope you're enjoying using it. Took me a little bit to get used to it, but I really like it. I feel like my teeth have never been cleaner. Okay. Again, I really recommend putting oil in the pan. Now let me show you how much I've got in there. So I'll fire this up, get the pan nice and warm, and get the oil spread all around. But you want to put a pretty good dollop in there. Okay, flame is on. You're going to want to preheat the pan, get the oil nice and hot before you put the pizza in there. There we go, nice and distributed. Truck's on a little bit of a slant. The back end is always higher than the front, so the oil has a tendency to want to run that way. So right before I put the pizza in, I spread it all back around, get it as even as I can, and then we'll put this in. So I can already hear it sizzling a little bit because I got it nice and warm. And now I'm going to turn the heat down. So that's the trick. You really want to cook these on very low heat. You can see I've got that flame pretty low. So I want to get it as low as I can. And then we're going to put the lid on. It takes about 10-12 minutes to cook well. Get it centered on there and just let it cook. We'll check in with it in a little bit. Okay, let's check in and see how we're looking. Well, everything's melting up good. I keep rotating the pan again because the truck is raised in the rear. So I keep rotating it around. Remember, cook it nice and slow, just like I'm doing.
You know that's not what I meant.
This is cooking.
Can't come as a surprise to you that Dad isn't pitching in as much as he said he would.
Well, what about the nanny?
This is what cooking looks like. I'm watching the pan over there, making sure the flame is not getting blown out from the wind I have running through the truck right now. I also want to suggest, if you're going to be cooking these, get yourself some type of slicer. This, I used to just use a knife to cut the pizzas with. Mom gave this to me. Thank you so much, Mom. This made cutting pizzas a breeze. Okay, I think I'm going to call this one done. Oh, that looks good. Alright, so let's get this out on the plate. Oh yeah, it's nice and crispy. Now let's get the other one started up. Get some more oil in here. There we go. Ready to go. Now I'm gonna sprinkle some cheese on here. And now we'll get her sliced. Oh, you hear that crust? Nice and crunchy. That's how I like it. All right. There we go. Now I think it's time for me to sit down and go at this. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, this is really good. Well, I'm gonna sit here and feed my face while my second one cooks over there. Everyone, thanks for watching this Fleet Feast. I hope you guys try this recipe out and you really like it. Lefty's starting to get a little agitated. I usually give him a little bit of crust from the pizza. Oh, really? All right, everyone, take care. Be safe, and we'll see y'all again really soon. Can I help you with something?